So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey everyone, this is Ho Ho Hong Kong with me, Vivek, and my co-host who is...
Dude, what is happening to your voice?
Man, I've been talking way too much
It
today.
already started rough. I was about to say, let's redo this.
No,
But,
no,
hey,
no.
we're doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing, you know, like how B.B. King, the jazz musician,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it became a signature thing. I was
Yeah.
hoping that would become my signature thing.
You need to start smoking.
Well, that's number one. That's
Yeah.
option number one. The other one, I was trying to talk too much, not hydrate properly,
Yeah.
and hopefully that worked. And clearly, my throat just decided, no, we're going to hydrate your throat immediately. So I'm back
Yeah.
to normal again. So yay for that.
Yeah.
The BB King moment of my life just ended.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, you can always start smoking. It's never too late.
you know what? Never say never.
Yeah.
You know, better late than never.
Yeah.
Like I said, all these motivational books, when you apply to the wrong thing, it
Yeah.
can take you down the wrong way as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's like every time you're like, dude, I will never smoke. It's bad for me. And you see these books going like, you know what? You live once.
Yeah.
You know, look at this guy. He smoked and still did that. And you're
Yeah.
like, you know what? Screw it. I can do that too.
Dude,
Right?
every time I read a story about like someone who's ancient, like, some Japanese woman in a village, and they always ask her what's her secret.
Yeah.
Almost every one of them has been smoking their entire life.
Somehow,
Those are
right?
the only ones who turn to like 113.
I think that's
And
it.
they always have like, I drink one gin a day or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they have such bad habits.
I think that's the thing. It's the ignorance of
Yeah.
knowing it's bad for you
Yes.
that makes it good for you.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in other words, it's because we were unfortunately educated.
Yeah.
Now we know it's bad. Our body's like, oh, this is bad. Let
Yeah.
me do bad things to you. Had we been ignorant, like
Yeah.
when was the last time you saw a kid who smoked
Yeah.
get cancer? Never.
No, never.
You know why? They don't know it's
Yeah.
bad for them. You get my point?
Yeah.
Which is
and
what
they
I'm trying
can't read because they're too young, so they can't
Exactly.
read whatever is on the pack.
Exactly,
Right?
you know, like when they see a picture of like a black colored foot, they're like, well, I guess I'll go shower. No big deal, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say, people, is don't send your kids to school.
Yes.
Let them be happy.
I've always been against school.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, for a guy who goes to schools and encourages kids to, chase their dreams,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, the next generation maybe go the other way. See what happens, right?
I mean, the generation that did go to school didn't really save us from COVID. Like millions of people died
Exactly.
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Number one.
So maybe we can try with the next pandemic.
Right? Every generation that has been improving their education,
Yeah.
climate change has gotten worse.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah, yeah.
When was did the Neanderthals have climate change?
No.
Maybe they did.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. But you know what? I'll never
They
want to
didn't
find
know.
out. They
Yeah.
didn't know exactly,
Yeah.
right? They didn't know that was climate change.
Yeah.
They just thought the weather changed.
And they thought the earth is flat. Just like they're having a great
Exactly.
time. Yeah.
Exactly.
Going to the end of the earth, like trying to find that stupid ice wall or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To them, they were like, and look, let's put it this way: they were just every single day happy
Yeah.
to just be happy.
Yeah.
You get it? Like here is us, like, all developed in our brains, going like, "Well, I'm happy, but
Yeah.
when will this end?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
the meaning of it?" It's like,
Yeah.
dude, just right? Yeah.
When did we start looking for the meaning? That's a great point.
Yeah.
'Cause I think it's religions. I think that's what really messed it
Religion, and also like what I find is usually the more sophisticated you get,
Yeah.
the more you try to just complicate things, and the more you try to look into it more, and it's like a rabbit hole. Let's use comedy as a simple example.
Yeah.
Let us all recall the time when we first began comedy.
Yeah.
When we got that one giggle, we were like, dude, this is it. I
Yeah.
get it,
Yeah.
Now when you get a giggle, you're like, that's the basic minimum
Yeah.
I should be doing. Like this
Yeah.
doesn't
This is
cut it
not
for me.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What more can I do? What's the twist? You're watching Netflix specials, you're watching people performing, you're like, I'm analyzing everything, So
Yeah.
I think that's a human nature.
And it's the same for even watching it from like an
Audience point of view?
Audience point.
Oh,
of view.
yeah, yeah.
Because before we started doing stand up, you would watch. Like I enjoyed it a lot more than now.
Oh yeah.
Because now you understand the techniques
and you're
you
not impressed as
You're
you
not
were
impressed
before.
at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And like I know what you're doing, and you roll your eyes at more things. 'Cause
Yeah.
for us, a lot of things are quote unquote hack. You're like, all right.
Yeah.
But like I used to love the same things like 10 years ago. Now I'm like, not another racial joke.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly,
it's
right?
like, yeah.
That's the thing. That's what I found out as well with, okay, let's use coffee as example, right? So like 3 years ago, I didn't really know much about it. My
Yeah.
girlfriend was into it, but she didn't really do much, she wasn't investigating.
Yeah.
Then I come along, I'm like, all right, if you want to do something,
Yeah.
you want to learn everything about it, right? So here I am coming in with like good intentions, not realizing I'm going to ruin it for everybody now.
Yep.
Like she was happy from a simple cup of coffee from any random coffee shop.
Yeah.
Right? Fast forward to 3 years later. We're at coffee shops. We're drinking like, ugh, what is this trash? Oh, look at what they've done. Look at the latte art. That didn't do it.
Dude, I used to love Starbucks. Like until literally 3 years ago. Until I started working for Decent Espresso.
Yeah.
And like it's not even like that Starbucks coffee was amazing. I could always stay like I can't tell that it's off, but I'm like, oh, I've had better, but I don't care. It's still cool.
Yeah.
Because back home, Starbucks is a status thing. Until now. It is. People Starbucks is like foreign coffee.
Yeah.
People have dates in Starbucks back in Egypt. Like it's like a full hangout.
Hey, we should not judge. People have marriages in McDonald's, so you know.
Those people are called Florida people.
Yeah,
That's the only-
exactly. Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
only
yeah.
City in the whole world who do that. But Starbucks, like until now, even the references in like pop culture is like on Facebook or whatever, people like, oh yeah, you're so bougie. You have your coffee at Starbucks. This is like you take your laptop and go to Starbucks.
Right.
And that's like, you're
like imagine you said that in Hong Kong. You like you went to Starbucks. They're like, oh my god, how bad is your life? Right? It's like,
exactly. Are you?
Are you struggling? You know, is everything okay? I mean, that's the level you're going at now.
But going back to the I used to be like, Starbucks is coffee, whatever.
Yeah.
And now I work for a coffee company for a couple of years. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's garbage.
Trash.
That's
Exactly.
really bad.
It's very true, man. I remember before I didn't know nothing about coffee.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big coffee drinker, number one. I can't handle more than 1 cup a day.
Right.
And so I remember I used to go to Pacific Coffee, and the only thing I liked was that I think it's the ice one, or mocha chileno.
Yeah.
Right. So here I am getting mocha brownie chileno, thinking, oh, dude, biggest bang for my buck because I'm getting brownie and mocha in this. Yeah, right. I'm drinking it, loving it. Right.
Yeah.
I see them put powder and all that shit. I'm like, this is
whatever.
clearly not fresh, it's all bullshit pre-made stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this tastes like coffee. I love it, right? And then you learn a bit more. Then I had the mocha at Starbucks. I'm like, this is nice and dark chocolate. I love it a lot, right? And you learn, and now you go there, you're like, oh, they really roast their coffee too dark.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
They
that
burn
good.
the hell out of it. Yeah.
Right? And then now, that's what I mean, like, the same cup of coffee. I used to go there, I would sit there and be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to a basic cup of chileno.
Yeah.
Now, if I were caught at Pacific Coffee, I'd be like, oh my God, how bad is my life right now?
Right.
That this is the standard I'm at. Now, let us also take a moment to recap that we are two guys complaining about how pathetic our life is because we have to succumb to Pacific Coffee and Starbucks. Okay, you understand? Like, let us be very clear, people. We are fully aware of how bougie this is.
Well, this while sitting in a house that you own on Kane Road,
in mid levels,
it's pretty much like one of the most expensive real estate places on earth.
Yeah,
we're sitting here. While, mind you, on the same, like on the escalator coming up, there was a Syrian family 2 weeks ago who came in a boat or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And look at us. Oh, we got to record another episode. Oh my God.
Yeah. We're gonna entertain hundreds of people.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Oh my God, my life. What am I gonna complain about next?
Yeah.
The gigs I'm getting.
Yeah.
Oh, right? Yeah. So again, this is in no way us trying to be, one of those like spoiled kids. We're simply acknowledging that life is not as bad as it can be for many other people. We realize that.
No, life cannot be. Is not as bad as going to Starbucks for your coffee.
Exactly. Yeah. And
that's probably the worst I can think of.
Exactly.
Personally.
Yeah. Exactly.
At
Never
this
had
moment. Any hardship in
or
my
in
life.
this area.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Anything else for that they couldn't relate to.
No.
Like, what about when you're homeless? Like, well, what do you mean homeless?
Yeah.
I don't understand. You mean you can't stay in your room? You locked yourself out of your room? I'm confused, right? It's like, yeah, you have that as well.
This is kind of off topic. Like we do have a plan usually.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, it's a lot of improvised planning. In other words, we're planning while we're doing it.
But one of the topics that I did not even mention to you before recording was I went to the races for the first time ever.
Happy Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, you did it?
Oh my God,
dude.
it's so fun.
So good, right?
Dude, I went with Cassie, who has been on the podcast many times, chaotic Hong Kong expats queen. And she took me there. Obviously, she knows a lot of people and whatever. But I remember at some point, after like my second, like I won more than $1,000.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
When you went in there, okay, were you thinking maybe 1 or 2 races? I'll gamble a little, whatever.
I think I did something right this time for once, for change, which is like I had no expectations.
Okay.
I had no idea what to expect.
Perfect.
I was having dinner with Cassie and I almost didn't go. And they were like nearby and we're like, she was meeting other people. I'm like, let's just go. and I had no expectation. And I think this is why it was amazing, because I'm like, first of all, I didn't expect to see everyone who lives in Hong Kong there.
Oh, dude,
Again, talk
insane,
about a
right?
privileged like little circle.
Oh, full on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Because the reason even I mentioned this experience is because unfortunately going in from the other side, you have to go through the tunnel
Yes.
where there is a lot of homeless people.
Yes.
Which is why, like you
Insane,
mentioned the
right?
homeless people, and I
Yeah.
remembered my experience. And it's like, yeah, they're like basically an
This is-
underground city.
Yeah, this is the
And-
tunnel going through Sports Road where you
Correct.
come out. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
So we're
it's
going
bizarre
through. It's
yeah.
really sad.
Yeah.
And to be fair, and a shout out to Cassie, who might not like me mentioning this, but a lot of the winnings that we won, we ended up giving it to them.
Okay.
And by we, I mean she, because I need the money.
All right.
So
yeah.
She gave her winnings to the homeless
That's
guys.
probably the strategy.
Yeah.
These guys are not
I
homeless.
know, I
they
think
probably
so.
go there going like, someone's going to have a bit of money they don't
Yeah.
want. Right? It's going to make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So you went in there. Happy
oh yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah. Everyone, like it's a big party. Also, we went on the St. Patty's weekend, right? Or
yeah,
St.
yeah.
Patty's was. So there was a live band, like a live Irish band.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's always a band.
So there's always a band.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's the regular guys or not, but like they started off like when I walked in, I'm like, this is trash. And then after a while, it was cool. Like people started dancing and stuff.
Yeah. Because like, okay, so Happy Wednesday, from my experience, like I don't know how many years ago I used to have a little stall there as well.
You did?
Oh, dude, I'll tell you all about it. Okay,
What?
so yeah. Okay, so this is insane.
Of course you did.
Of course I did, right? Okay, so when
Were you doing comedy?
okay, so I'll explain to you what's happening. All right, let's
Yeah.
get into this. This is
Wait,
good.
what year was that?
So they had when the opening of the Adrenaline Lounge. Okay, so they
Yeah.
have the more VIP lounge.
Right,
called
they
the
were like up, right?
Yeah, upstairs. Yeah, so they're in the window
We
area.
were on the ground level, like
Oh, yeah.
where the audience were.
So basically, there's two levels. There's the Happy Wednesday area where there's the drinking and hanging
Yeah.
out. Then if you look to the left where you see the horses come out,
Yes.
you have all the uncles, right? You saw all the guys with the newspapers,
yeah.
like really like this serious.
They're really
right?
into it.
They're really
they
into
look
it.
like they're like on the floor of like Wall Street.
Yeah.
They're
They're
like, "Ah!"
yeah, right. Okay, so,
So fun.
dude, like, let me first say something. Is that basically so Adrenaline Lounge opened up in Jockey Club, and they
Yeah.
wanted to have like some sort of entertainment.
Yeah.
And so they hired some comedy. This is back in the days when I did work with Jamie and stuff, right?
Right.
So they had the comedy going, and it was literally a trial run thing.
Right.
So in other words, that they had invited some of their kind of, I would say, the VIPs, and to come for a special night. Drinks
Mm. Right.
are all free, whatever. I
Okay.
mean, what do they care, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we did that, and we did a bit of comedy. It was okay, kind of.
So were people like seated and stuff
They
expecting
were seated.
comedy?
No. It was like just in a lounge area
Oh,
on
wow.
high tables and stuff. Like
Right,
Basically,
okay.
between races, they need some sort of
Yeah.
entertainment, right?
So you're basically like the jazz musician in the background.
Correct. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
but
you
instead
know.
of that, you're like, what is the deal with that?
Hey, I
guitar?"
mean, like, there's a horse. I mean, look at the horses' names, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff is happening.
Yeah.
So basically, we did some comedy there.
Yeah.
Right. Done and done. First trial run. It was purely a trial run for them to also do it. Now,
Right.
Jockey Club, I must say, the fact that they hire 4 people for a job of 2,
Yeah.
I respect them for that because, like, they're like, we have the money. What
Yeah,
do we
of
care,
course.
right?
Yeah.
Like, there's literally, like, the camera guy, and they have, like, the guy just holding the wires. Then they
Amazing.
have, like, amazing, right?
I mean, they also, they have way too much money. They don't
Yeah,
care.
fair enough. I mean, like, they're giving it back to community. I'm not going to complain, right? Okay, so then later on, they came up with this thing called Racing Touch, which is basically their app,
Yeah.
which shows you all about the horses and details about the races, right?
Yeah.
So they had me as a quote-unquote semi-ambassador for the app,
Okay.
right? And then, like,
So that's still the app that people use now to bet.
Yes, I think so,
Because
yeah,
one
yeah.
of our friends was betting through. We would give him money,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
would
yeah.
place the bets on the phone.
it might be that. It should be the same app, or maybe
And you know
Racing-
what's funny? That
Yeah.
app, I don't know if it's like whatever, because it's an app, it might be like connected, like going into conspiracy.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine, not gonna mention who,
Uh-huh.
a friend of mine said that their father used
Yes.
to be an announcer back in the day, like 50, 60 years ago,
Uh-huh.
back in the day. And he actually said that it was fixed. Like he would
You
like,
mean fixed as in not malfunctioning, or fixed as in it's fake?
the races were fixed.
No way,
Yeah.
dude.
So
Oh,
that's
come
back in
on.
the day. But the reason saying that because he had given his child.
Yeah.
I'm not going to specify the gender.
Uh-huh.
He's given his child the money to go bet on a specific horse, and this person liked because they were a kid.
Yeah.
So they liked the name of another horse more because
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
funnier.
Yeah.
And they bet on that horse. And then the horse lost and the original horse won.
Oh.
And he was like, I fucking knew who's going to win. Why would you change the bet? And
man.
they are saying that this is back in the day. We don't know if that's still the case, and they'll probably come and sue me for this. Which welcome.
Yeah.
Point being.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That point being is that I think the app would be part of the conspiracy because we had given money to our friend with the app because no one had cash or whatever, and we're standing there and every single time none of us won. I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
None of us won for like maybe 3 races, and this is like a few of us, including the person with the phone, which makes me think there's a system, right? As opposed to this guy left early with the phone, and we went to the windows. And then we did 4 races after that. We won every single bet.
Because of the app.
No, not because of the app.
Oh,
so the
reverse
app,
it. Yeah,
yes,
the app was
reverse it
screwing you
through the
over.
window. Yes. So I believe the app is screwing us over.
All
And
right.
if you're going to the races, don't use the app.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So this is another one of the struggles that we're dealing with in life.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh my God, which one's the trickery?
Yeah.
okay. All right. So I remember.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
you're actually showing me.
All right. So these
a
are
photo.
photos. I
Yeah.
forget what year it is, but probably like 2016
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm looking
right?
at the.
You can see the
yeah.
Okay. So basically, they hired me because they had a Music Rocks the Valley. That's what it was. Okay.
okay.
They had that whole theme, and they wanted me to basically have a booth to man and stuff like that.
Right.
Right. And I was like, all right, why don't we make a tongue twister?
Yeah.
But not just a basic tongue twister, but like a rap tongue twister, right? And what we can do is we can have people come to the stall and try to, out rap me.
Oh wow.
All right.
Yeah.
So and Jockey Club loved it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is the best thing ever, and the rap has to be about,
About the horses' names or whatever.
Yeah. Right. So I actually kind of have it. I don't have the full thing, but like it's like 有人有位置有年齡 QPDDT 都好正 stuff like that, right? So the whole thing, so it's literally this is
Oh my God. Yeah.
kind of got that thing.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I made up these raps,
Yeah.
basically rhymes, right? Not really rap.
Right.
I don't want to read you're not a rapper.
Brown Eminem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, brown M, whatever, or Brownian, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I was on the Happy Wednesday, manning
Yeah.
the booth called Be a Rapper.
Yeah.
People would come up to me and they would try to out rap me.
Yeah.
Right. Now I've been practicing. I wrote this thing.
Yeah.
I've been practicing. I'm like, there's no way in hell you're coming back and out rapping me because
Right.
I'm ready. Like I'm competitive. I'm like,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna win.
Yeah.
So we're all playing. Everything's
And the
good.
Jockey Club is loving it.
They love it, man.
Yeah.
Like people are coming in, they're having a good time, and I'm kind of bantering, but like, hey man, you want to come over? And
Right.
So we're doing all that stuff. Then Jockey Club's like, hey, could you go up to the Adrenaline Lounge where we have our VIPs,
Yeah.
and go to the tables and play with them?
Yeah.
And they
So
would.
it's like closed table magic, basically.
Yes,
but like,
exactly. But the magic is me just spitting some rhymes, y'all. Yeah, right? Okay, so I'm going up.
And this is
mingling
obviously
with-
before COVID when you can spit on people's faces
For
while
sure. Oh yeah,
rapping.
when the whole
Because now they would freak the fuck out.
Now they would freak the fuck out. Number one, they would have to like go through I don't know how many lawyers to look at every word I write.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
the letter A the right A? Stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I go there mingling with the guests and stuff, and they're loving it. Because again, I mean, look, as a comedian, you have to learn how to mingle and entertain
course,
stuff like that.
yeah.
So I'm playing with them. They're having
Yeah.
a good time, and Jockey Club they were loving it, right?
Yeah.
They got me back for 2 more weeks
Nice.
to do this, right? So I did all that stuff, and then they had this app called Racing Touch.
Right.
And they were like, do we want to get you to basically introduce the app? And I'm like, all right, because it turns out a lot of people don't really know how to bet horse racing. You only know
Yeah.
like win.
Yeah.
The first place. That's all you know, right? People don't
No,
really
but bet win or place.
plays or
Right.
Quinella, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's a lot of,
Yeah.
I think like, there's a TT, there's a DT, there's all that kind of stuff.
I don't know. This is my first time, but I feel like the system now is very simple. Like I learned, I'm not a
They've
gambler.
for sure simplified it.
It's like, to me, at least what I understood, it's pretty much only you bet on win or place. That's it.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the main idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I guess there is more complicated
There's
things.
a lot like the TT, like a 3T, stuff like that, where
Yeah.
like, if you can guess 3 races continuously, you get like
right.
an insane.
So it's like a video game thing.
Yeah,
pretty much,
and like basically you're going for I'm gonna hit 3 races
Sure,
continuously,
sure.
then I win. If
Yeah.
not, I don't win nothing.
This
One
is
of those
obviously a
things.
higher risk, higher reward kind of
one of those
situation.
silly ones,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so I was playing with the Adrenaline Lounge people, all done. The Racing Touch app came out, and they were like, "Hey, we want you to introduce the app."
Right.
And so I show up on the day I thought we was going to just shoot some videos.
Yeah.
And I remember like, oh, we need a slogan and stuff. And I'm like, yes, okay, what about that? They're like, oh, could you come up with a slogan? I was
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm very
On the
confused right now.
spot?
Like, well, what do you mean? Come
Yeah.
on, do I look like a marketing company?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So I
Yeah.
kid you not. At that point, as a joke,
Yeah.
I was like, Racing Touch, touch it. Dude,
Yeah.
They actually, because like they needed something, they went with it.
What?
They went with touch it.
Yeah.
And there's me using my finger touching the iPad.
No way. You have a
I'm
picture
se-
of that.
I don't have a picture of that, but like that was the beginning when
Right.
when the thing first started, right? So what they would
When did
have
he
it-
catch? When did he catch like the slogan was like pretty?
when the app
messed up?
first came out. I
So
remember
they got shit for it. Like people made fun of them.
I have no idea because honestly it was a really like ad hoc, just make something up. We need something.
So wait,
you know?
maybe it's still the motto until now. We
Oh
should
my God.
download
It'd be
that.
so funny if it is. Touch it. I'm like, I don't know if you guys have run this by any like legal side, but
Yeah.
this is not the best idea. But I do remember basically, like that
Nice.
was the thing we recorded, and then it was really weird because like what we would do is we were trying to go around Adrenaline Lounge talking to people and showing them the app and saying how simple it is. You
Yeah.
want to play, basically I would go there and rap with them,
Yeah.
and then I would show them the app. Hey, by the way, you can check out the app. Oh, hey, touch it. Come on, touch it. Touch it, right? And I remember it became a thing where I would go up to people, they would film me,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, racing touch it.
Right.
Touch it. And they're like, oh, touch it.
Everyone was the hairy brown guy.
Yeah, me telling you to touch it,
Touch it.
and like someone from behind who can't see the iPad in my hand,
Yeah.
is like, what?
Yeah.
This poor person is like, you're forcing his hand to go there. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. So that was one of those bizarre experiences, man.
Let me make a statement and say, and evidently this is based on one experience. By far the best hangout in Hong Kong.
Yes.
is the races.
Happy
but
Wednesday,
also happy Wednesday. But also this is clearly coming from someone who won almost every bet.
That's
So
why.
I know that if I go back next week and I lose a bunch of money, I'll be
Yeah.
like, this is the worst place on
Exactly,
earth.
yeah.
But for now, best hangout.
Right?
If you're like new to Hong Kong or if you haven't been for a while, it's also so cheap to like get in
Like
or
10
even
bucks?
bet. Yeah, you pay with the octopus
Yeah,
card. You
whatever.
don't
You
even
don't
pay
even
attention.
notice. Yeah. First of all, did you stand near the grass area where the horses zoom by? You did
yeah,
that, right?
Yeah. You
So
feel
good.
the earth like shaking.
Man.
And they also train between races, so
Yeah,
they go
yeah.
like up and down.
Yeah.
And you're like, you can pretty much touch them. Like they're right there.
You can literally touch it.
Yeah. One funny thing is that they don't give you wine in the bottles because they don't want you to throw the bottles.
Yeah. It's like a plastic cup, right? Yeah.
No, they give you a pitcher. If you order a bottle of wine,
Oh, yeah.
they open it and they dump it in a pitcher. And you're standing with a pitcher
Yo,
of
wine.
of like even like a prosecco, like champagne.
Yeah.
So it's like you buy expensive champagne and then you end up with a plastic pitcher.
Yeah, you're standing there like, this is not classy.
Not classic. And the funny thing is, like, this was at least my first experience with people being like almost like embracing colonialism.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like there's a lot of dressed up white people. Like I
full on,
felt
man.
nervous.
Yeah.
I'm like, are they gonna ask me to like bring their like clean the
Be
shoes?
the butler.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Buy me a ticket.
Yeah.
I want number 7 and number 2.
Yeah, there was it was. Let me just say, it was scarily white.
It really was. Yeah. Again, because everyone there is
Yeah.
there for a mission, which is why you see the uncles with the newspapers.
Yeah.
They're like, don't distract me with this bullshit beer.
Yeah.
I got that shit for later. Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, all I care about is I'm going to study the charts.
Yeah.
Just like astrology, and
Yeah.
I'm going to figure out the next winning horse.
I mean, as soon as our friend with the app left, I mean, I can't say I figured it out, but like it was. I think you start seeing patterns of sorts.
You could.
Like, because obviously there is always the favorite, and they highlight the favorite. They
Yeah,
kind of want
obviously
you to.
the returns are much slower. And
Yeah,
stuff,
the
but
return is much slower. But then, I mean, I guess it's kind of like any investment or any risk of sorts. When you diversify enough, you end up with like, again, I'm a schmuck. Like I also never even gambled in my life on anything.
Yeah.
And the fact that I just like figured out after like the first 2 losses, I'm like, oh, okay, so you can diversify. You do like win on the favorite, or like place on the favorite. Place on the favorite is such
1
an
to
easy
3.
one.
Yeah. You're
It's
gonna
like
get
you
1
get
to
like
3. Come on.
1.7 or something. Like you still get something. You put like $100.
Yeah.
And you get 170. That's almost guaranteed.
Awesome, right?
Because the favorite is gonna place.
Yeah.
Unless they fall or something.
Yeah.
But so that's already an easy one.
Yeah.
And then, Cassie was going off the funny names, which ironically did work for the last few races. But before that, you just look as like, okay, like obviously when one of the horses has like super crazy odds, you're like, okay, this horse is not gonna bet. Like it's not gonna place at all. This is like losing.
It's like 1
bet.
to 7. It's like,
You want
there's
to-
no way, dude.
Some of them were 1 to 40.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay, if you're on a streak and you already have like $500 you won, okay, put it there.
If it does, oh my God. If
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't, man, I didn't need that money anyway. Yeah.
But anyway, like I just remember like kind of figuring out some sort of a system and going back with the same system, and every time it worked.
There you go. So
we-
you figured it out.
Yeah, pretty
Nice.
much. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying really is that like slide into my DMs for a very quick, like for a very small fee. I'll let you know.
Yeah, what
how
you're
to-
betting on.
Yeah, what
Right?
yeah.
Basically, what you do your picks.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
you do live picks. Because everyone can kind of bet from home using the app or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
right?
I can do, yeah.
Yeah, you can
Exactly.
do it for that. You could be the bookie. Yeah, little bookie. You're kind of like, all right, Mo's picks, man. Yeah.
I'll be the mookie.
Yeah, the movie. My favorite, actually, I must say that most people don't really notice this when I feel really sad because every race, there's one that is always the most loyal racer, which is that ambulance.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That one, man.
Yeah.
That is the one where it's like, dude, we
Yeah.
gotta be on it, man.
Yeah,
When the
every
horses
time.
are fast, we're fast. When the horses are slow, we're slow.
Yeah.
You know, it's literally one of the pure pressure.
You should
kind of races.
bet on the ambulance.
Right?
You should have a side bet.
No, they should have a side bet that will the ambulance have to be used.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, like that's like a 1 to 300.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then after that, you throw the wine bottle to make it happen.
Yeah,
You have
exactly.
like an accomplice.
Accomplice, yeah, someone does it. and you're like,
Someone
yes.
to trip the horse.
Yeah,
And then you
right?
split the money.
It's gonna happen, man. Eventually, someday something's gonna happen. You know,
Yeah.
someone on a plane.
And then they have the people who like
the grass thing,
the grass
flattening
thing.
yeah,
after
right.
that.
It's so cool. So first of all,
Oh, you can actually bet on these people like racing because like they're doing it like they're not really in a straight line.
yeah.
You can just bet like number 3 or 4.
What they
is
should
gonna
do-
finish the
There's that one. Okay. So I love this. We have a few betting ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do like a side bet.
Yeah.
Right? So first of all, let's go with the
Pretty
ambulance.
sure that's illegal here, by the
For
way.
sure, full on illegal, right? Everything in this whole episode is again. This is us purely.
Yeah, I'm like, give me, I will be your bookie.
Yeah.
Again, very illegal on many
Exactly.
levels, by the way.
Exactly, yeah. Now, okay, so first of all, this is the bets between races, okay? We're done
Yes.
with the races. Who gives a shit,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So between races, we have the grass guys.
Yes.
Okay, grass guys. What I recommend is we have to predict which segment of the grass
Yeah.
will they finish at. What I mean is this,
Yeah.
okay? You know how the horses race, let's say, clockwise?
Yes.
We're gonna have two teams.
Mm.
One team goes clockwise, the other team goes counterclockwise. They're gonna work on the grass. Okay. We divide the race course into like 10 segments.
Yes.
Do they end on segment 1 or 2 or 3? In other words,
Right,
if clockwise guys go too fast,
Yes.
they will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Anti-clockwise goes 12, 11, 10.
Yeah.
So where do they meet?
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yes.
And if you can predict that, you get 1 to 7 odds.
I mean-
right over there.
I want you to just imagine that we get like whatever 50 people on board.
Yeah.
And while everyone is like kind of chilling between races, maybe listening to the band,
Yeah.
we're losing it at the people who are like because
Yeah.
we're like actually
Yeah.
cheering them on like
Right,
that's
right.
the actual
Yeah, the grass is fine. Go.
Have fun with it.
Right? People are like, they think we're betting at ghost horses,
Yeah.
man. Like I'm confused right now. What are they betting at?
I'm positive that we'll get kicked out in like the second week.
Full on,
You're like,
man.
as soon as we come back, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, the idiots who cheer us, like, the
Yeah.
cleaners are here again.
Yeah.
Get them the fuck out
Oh
of here.
no, they're gonna hit the grass. Oh, number
Yeah.
five. And then when the whole thing finishes,
Yeah.
before the races begin, we have to do the traditional
Yeah.
losing a bet action, which is taking that sheet of paper and ripping it up
Yeah.
and throwing it in the air like confetti.
Yeah.
Right? You see
Yeah.
some of those, right?
Yeah.
The whole floor. This is my baby. Like, that's the best part, man.
Yeah.
Like just waiting for the races to finish and
Yeah.
turning and looking around like, who's the frustrated person?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best, man.
I can't believe like I went to the windows like towards the end of the night, like the windows outside like closed, and then you go into like some tunnel to like
Yeah.
cash in.
Yeah.
And I just get like I just made a lot of fucking money.
Right?
I mean, it's just like off nothing.
This is what I mean.
It's
This is how they get
insane.
you, man.
It's so fun.
Right? so just to let you know,
Yeah.
this is basically the beginning of gambling addiction. Okay. Now, all right. For all we know,
Okay.
within 3 episodes,
Yeah.
we will no longer be complaining about the things we complained at the beginning of today.
No, absolutely not.
Starbucks will become a privilege.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and we will actually go and get Nescafe all in one, instant coffee and go
7-Eleven.
from 7-Eleven
Yeah.
and go, man, today's a good day. Today's a good
Yeah.
day, man. Yeah. Well, if I do see you in the tunnel, the homeless tunnel, I'll make sure to call Cassie.
Yeah.
Like Cassie.
Because I know you won't give me money.
Oh no!
Absolutely.
I know why you were there.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I saw
think
this
people
coming.
there are me in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit! Now I see these people were like me, like they were just like
They were 10 years ago.
yeah.
They were like
They
on
were,
top.
they were like telling their friends, how fun is this?
Exactly.
I swear to God, I turned to Cassie at some point. I'm like, why are we not here every week? So
Yeah.
this is a pretty bad sign.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
I bet you anything, maybe at least 20% of the people in the tunnels
Yeah.
were radio DJs doing the exact same podcast equivalent
Right.
on air. Going like, hey guys, gambling's pretty fun. You know,
Yeah.
you have people here. What if we gambled on the grass, guys? Yeah.
Now we're going into like interstellar territory.
Yeah, we're
It's
like looping.
I should open every tent next time to just
Yeah.
see me from the future.
Dude.
Just like, is that me? Is
Yeah.
that me?
You know what's funny? It all makes sense because just like the horses, they went in one big circle and they came back to where they began. Whoa. I mean, just
Okay, we should actually add, like, we can do this now and then you can add it in the beginning of the episodes.
Yeah.
Like, we recommend you to get high before the episode starts. You'll enjoy this much more. You can do it in a serious, like, ad, like a TV ad voice.
Oh yeah.
Or like a podcast.
But I don't know,
sponsorship.
man. Legally, maybe it would be better off doing a disclaimer for like gambling is a
yes.
issue that a lot of people face with as an addiction.
I think the disclaimer that it's like the disclaimer that is just out there that this is a comedy podcast. I think this is like
I think from the thumbnail, they should be pretty sure. They won't be like, these guys look serious.
Yeah.
This person really was in Disneyland. They have Mickey Mouse ears.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's moving house. Oh, with a bad back. Yeah.
Yeah. So the disclaimer is that like you should probably be high before watching this.
It will help.
This episode.
It will help.
I definitely help.
It'll help, number one. And also, number two, you should be fully aware that we have acknowledged our privilege.
Yes.
We've acknowledged the gambling addiction possibility.
Yep.
We've accepted the possible future fate of Mo in the tunnel and me still being over here going like, yeah, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
So at this point, if you find yourself extremely tempted to go check out Happy Wednesday, the best way you can do it, number one, is go on a Wednesday. Right?
Yeah. Unless okay, let me throw another idea
Alright,
out
let's
there.
do it, yeah.
Unless you go on like a Tuesday and you bet on the people who are also like maintaining the grass. Because I'm sure they're there every day
I'm sure
making
they
sure
have
that
to. Yeah, they got to cut the grass every
So
day.
imagine if you go on like a Tuesday and you just like, you know, use your octopus card or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like the lights are off.
Yeah.
But it's like you and your friends like cheering them on.
But maybe those are the people that are like the horse whisperers, you know? They're like they're
Right.
kind of trying to sense it, like I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel this horse is gonna make it tomorrow, you know?
Tomorrow it's gonna be like, you know, Pink Daisy or whatever the name.
Exactly, one of those. You
Yeah.
feel it, you're like, I got the vision. You
Yeah.
know, one of those. Ironically, right next to the race course in Happy Valley, right opposite, there's two things. And I used to have a little bit. I forget the bit now, but like
That's also where they do the rugby sevens, right?
rugby sevens. No, that's Hong Kong Stadium.
Where's that?
That's a little bit far off. It's
But
like,
I thought it's all Happy Valley.
it's also that area-ish.
Obviously
but
not
it's
on the same
Time
track,
Hang and
but
everything.
like-
Yeah. It's like Causeway Bay-ish, kind of that area.
Okay.
So it's not really exactly next door.
Yeah, okay. Also tune in a couple of weeks where I will try to go to the rugby sevens when they come back. Like, because
April,
they're
right?
yeah, first weekend of April. I think.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll hear me going like, "This is the best thing ever."
Yeah.
But for now, races
knows,
all the
man?
way. Happy Wednesday.
I mean-
best hangout in Hong Kong.
Exactly. Everybody do
Ho
that.
ho
next-
Hong Kong endorsement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Yeah.
For all you know, maybe something might come out of it. Someone hears this podcast. They're like, let's get these two guys into Happy Wednesday.
Yeah.
Doing a live commentary, not on the horses, but on the people.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
So Happy Wednesday used to actually be the show where I was one of the hosts for a few episodes where we'd go into the crowd between races and talk with them.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Oh,
they would
that's
post it on-
awesome.
Yeah. I remember doing
Would they
that.
post it on their official channel?
Yes, on the official channel. They
We
wanted
should
to
do
be-
that again.
Right?
Go find that contact, dude.
I have to. I'll search it.
Dude,
I'll find it.
Dude, this is awesome. That's
Right?
such an awesome job.
Just go
to
down
do.
there and be like, all right, so hey, this guy over here. How is the pitcher of wine doing tonight?
Yeah. Just roast the and you know, you can talk to locals. We both talk
That
to
was
the
it. Yeah.
foreigners,
So you have to mix and match the language.
Yeah.
That was the thing, you know.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
yeah. Right. Yeah.
Do that.
Well, hey, Jockey Club,
Yeah.
give us a ring.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look in the contact. We'll see. Maybe make something happen. Why not?
To go back to the beginning of the episode, and you have been posting quite really cool photos of you, I guess, singing with an orchestra.
Oh, yes. Okay. So this now that we've gone halfway through the podcast.
So people saw you. People who have not seen you, they can find it online.
at Funny Vivek.
You have great posts from basically yesterday when we were recording, which is
we're recording the 18th of March,
Yeah.
Saturday,
and your post from if the people go on your Instagram.
17 March 2023.
Yes, so find that.
Yeah, because so I've worked with the Hong Kong Philharmonic Orchestra. This is my third time working with them.
Yeah.
And usually they get me for the more casual concerts, right?
That was my understanding. But then
Yeah.
when I saw the photos, I'm like, what the hell did he do?
Yeah, this guy looks serious,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so let me explain something. This was a show called Meringon Land of Silence, and basically it's like you would say it's a cartoon / comic book / video game kind of themed concert. Okay. So it uses like the video game mentality of doing a story. So they had me as a narrator of the whole story. So in between the music, I'm narrating an actual story. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Right? Okay.
Oh my God.
I know, right? So basically for this one.
So you're narrating. Is there something playing on a screen?
Yes, there's some visuals happening.
Right.
So I'm narrating. And so basically the story is these bunch of, I would say kids in this fantasy world. They went to discover and they found this place that they were told was this, war zone area. And they realized it's actually not as bad as they thought. It's beautiful. But why can't they go in? Because this guy called Skizor basically wanted to have it to himself only. And the kids were not happy about that. So they fought Skizor, defeated him, and they got to all enjoy it and then just had a great life. That was it.
Right.
And it's targeted for kids 3 and above. Okay, so I'm the narrator, and with Hong Kong Philharmonic, what they like working with me for is that I'll go there and think of ideas how to make the kids more engaged, right? I might have kids, act like certain animals or whatever. So I went out there and I was like, hey, today we have it's all in Cantonese, by the way. We have a very special story, and speaking of stories, I like to hear my story standing up. Sometimes I sit down, and sometimes I like to lie down, and I literally lay down on the stage.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I was like, if I could
How
just-
many kids are in the audience?
Around, 70% full, I would say maybe like 500.
Whoa.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
So
like
kids
pretty-
and parents, basically.
Yeah, kids and parents, right? So
That's awesome.
And they were loving it. And I was
Yeah.
like, it'd be so good to lie here and just do the whole show. And
So
she's
you're
like,
improvising.
They kind of knew I'm going to do the introduction.
Yeah.
I told them what I'm going to do. They've seen that already.
And he told them you lay down and stuff.
I'll lay down there for a
Yeah.
while, have the kids laugh and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And then, so I got back. I'm like, but actually today we have a story. We have some visuals. We have the Hong Kong Philharmonic as well.
Yeah.
But it's an adventure. So
Yeah.
I want to know if you guys are ready. I want everybody, if you're ready, on my count of 3, everybody go like
Yeah.
that, right? So just imagine a room full of kids.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going 1, 2, 3. They're like, and stuff like that. I'm like, yes, let's do this.
That's awesome.
So that's how we began. Then
Yeah.
the music comes in. You can actually watch the recording from another orchestra
Yeah.
and just see the whole thing. It's basically music, me narrating the story.
Right.
Music narrating the story like
Yeah.
that. And so it's more imagination as well.
Yeah.
But then there's me kind of taking moments of seriousness, like talking about, but then this one happened, and then they happened,
So you're like the dungeon master?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Some of the dungeon
Look at me
master-
pulling this like cool kids reference.
Right,
Of something I've never,
Cool
I know
kids.
nothing about.
Yeah, like 30 years ago, maybe. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it not cool anymore, Dungeons
Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
I don't really see any kid mentioning it.
No, adults.
Oh,
Again.
it does D&D? I guess not so much in Hong Kong. We never really played that stuff growing up.
Garen does.
Garen is not, yeah, so anyway, so that was the concert. Really cool. I must say, I very much
So
thoroughly
you did
enjoyed.
that both days.
Yes, it was yesterday night and this afternoon as well. In
So
Tuen
same
Mun.
show, basically.
Same show,
Yeah.
basically, right? So Tuen Mun Town Hall. Now, this is the
Nice.
weird thing.
Yeah.
I live clearly, as you know, in Hong Kong Island, right?
Yeah.
Mid-levels, whatever.
Yeah.
And to go to Tuen Mun, normally when I go to school, so I've done school talks in Tuen Mun tons of times.
Right.
And I'm so used to it where I get out, go take the train, go there, all that stuff. Now, Hong Kong Philharmonic was like, oh, by the way, we know it's very far if you want to take an Uber, right? And I was like, yeah, take an Uber. What are you saying? Of course I will.
Yeah.
Yes, right? And for the first time in my life, I decided I'm going to go door to door Uber. I've done taxis, right?
Yeah.
But never
So you
Uber,
called
Uber.
it when you were still in the house.
I went down to my house,
Yeah.
pressed the Uber app. Within
Yeah.
2 minutes,
Yeah.
a Tesla shows up.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, damn.
Did you order Uber X?
Yeah,
Is that just a fancy?
I think
Oh,
that-
wait.
I think, no, that's the basic one, right? Whatever, I don't
Uber
know.
Black, I think. Is
Yeah,
the
I think I
fancy
just got
one.
Uber X, but
Yeah.
I got a Tesla. Like,
Okay.
okay.
Damn.
Now, first of all, Tesla, I don't know what your design is,
Yeah.
but your door handles don't exist until the driver presses a button.
Right. Yeah.
So now I'm looking at the door, going like, huh?
Yeah.
But I gotta look cool because like, hey, I'm an Uber guy now,
course,
right? I have
yeah.
to look be like, huh?
Yeah,
I mean, a driver, hello.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that, and the driver like finally presses the button. The handles pop out. I can
Yeah.
like now flip it
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
I go sit down. The guy recognizes me. We start talking and stuff.
Nice.
20 minutes, dude. I'm in Tuen Mun. Do you
Wow.
understand? Normally, from
Yeah.
my door to
Yeah.
get to the central MTR station and get on the train is 20 minutes.
Already.
Yeah, already.
You haven't
right?
even like that train hasn't moved yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, in 2 minutes, I was like,
20 minutes.
I have been missing out on my life. What the hell is wrong with me, right?
Yeah, I mean, time is money when
It
you
is.
look at it this way.
It was-
But also,
It was 10 times the price.
yeah, I was gonna say, but also money is money.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
that's-
at the end of the day, I can't be like, I'll pay this month's rent with 1 hour.
Yeah.
Let's hang out.
I mean, technically you can because your hour is pretty expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you can.
I think I
actually,
could. You're right, yeah.
yeah.
Now that you put
If
it
you're
that way.
renting,
Yeah.
you can be like, I will do your kid's birthday.
Yeah, I'll do 10 minutes of comedy. I
Yeah.
think that's fair. You do not live on the peak, so I
Yeah.
think 10 minutes is a fair amount to exchange.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. So anyway, we did the show. It was
So
very
you
cool.
want to take Ubers now? Like, you're an Uber guy now.
So I did the Uber back and forth 4 times.
Oh
Because
my
we had
God.
the concert AB like 2 nights, right?
I'm so jealous.
And when I got back home, honestly, I had a moment. I was like, am I that guy now?
Yeah.
Am I the guy that goes like, ugh, I don't want to wait for the bus. I want to now, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think I can do that.
You understand that this is most of our listeners. Our listeners actually are all mostly.
Oh, that's
are
fine.
pretty like. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty, I would say.
Pretty set.
Yeah, they're pretty set. No,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is perfectly
so
fine.
I think what you're explaining right now is their usual life.
Yes. However,
Yeah.
this is the issue. Now, I do also realize that a lot of comedy comes through pain.
Yes.
Uber was not painful.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is too damn good.
Right.
I highly doubt I'm going to get anything good out of this in the long run.
Yes.
I need to struggle on the train
Yeah.
for something to come into my mind. And I was like, for the art, for our listeners, so you can laugh some more.
Yeah.
I will not use Uber every
Yeah.
day. Every day. The keyword is every day. Yeah.
I mean, you will use Uber every single time it's paid for by not you.
Absolutely. So if any listener wants to sponsor my transportation,
Yeah.
I'm happy to send you my invoices
Yeah.
every month. Go nuts. It's fine.
I mean, right now we have potential sponsorships that we hopefully not blow from Uber and Hong Kong Jockey Club.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
who-
2
I
for
mean,
2.
Yeah. It's all about moving. All right.
Yeah.
The only one we're still waiting for the MTR. I'm guessing. Then we've got the trifecta.
Yeah. One recommendation that I think mentioned long time ago, but repeat for new listeners, is the Octopus card subsidy.
Yes.
This is like we're going from one Uber black amazing to like back to reality.
So what happened is
Yes.
we started the episode.
Yeah.
Gambling is awesome.
Yeah.
Uber is the shit.
Yeah.
It's not my money. I don't care.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
it's finally coming back to us.
Exactly.
We're getting to the point like I need some subsidy. I'm having a little tough time right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a
I
little
mean,
help.
if you don't do it, like, what are you doing with your life?
Right?
First of all,
Are you talking about the consumption voucher?
no.
The subsidy. Oh,
Every month.
you mean the blue machine that
Yes.
you... Oh, that, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Please go on. Yeah.
That's
Dude,
free money.
I love those machines.
First of all, also, if you don't know, I don't know about iPhone. I imagine it's kind of similar, but almost all new Android phones have something called NFC.
NFC, yeah.
And NFC means that you can tap your Octopus card on your phone, and you can actually not only read the value, you can actually claim the subsidy.
Correct. So
Directly in your
with the
phone.
Octopus app, let's clarify. I don't
with
want
the
nobody like tapping everyone like, what the hell? What the hell? What's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on?
So you download the Octopus app, turn on NFC, and then you tap your card, and
Yeah.
you'll see something called monthly subsidy or whatever.
Travel subsidy scheme or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And let
So
me
that-
remind.
yeah.
Do you know the day that it comes out?
16th of 16th of every month.
It's on
Dude,
my
I know
to-do
that.
list.
Yes.
Every morning on the 16th, like
Yeah.
Chris is like,
Yeah.
it is time.
And if you take public transportation, like most of us in Hong Kong, maybe not most of our listeners, but anyway, like the normal people,
Yeah.
it adds up pretty quickly. And I think they actually changed it because it used to be like whatever, they have some weird calculation,
Yeah.
but it used to be off 400, like you have to be above $400.
Then you start getting the
and then you start getting in. Now it's above
They lowered it
200.
down. Yeah, exactly.
It's
I remember,
above
yeah.
which is like
You're doing $200 a month. Come on.
On average,
Yeah.
On average, I claim $200 a month.
Yeah.
Like
fair enough.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I think when you spend that goes into the next month.
Correct,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
the transportation cost goes really low,
Right?
as long as you're taking public like MTR and buses and tram. It does not
Basically,
count
anything,
if you,
ferries, trams,
yeah,
all that stuff
it
goes
does
as
not
well.
count if you use Octopus in a taxi.
Yeah.
Or like obviously like 7-Eleven or whatever.
Yeah, of course. You can't
Yeah.
just buy stuff and be like, oh, I'm
That's
claim
my
that, right?
recommendation for the week.
Yeah.
Go to the blue machine on the MTR.
16th of every month.
16th of
the
every month.
consumption voucher.
You don't
the
even have to
travel
go to the station at all. You just get the app. So this is the third sponsorship opportunity.
Yeah. Octopus, call us.
And MTR. Four.
Yeah, they're all kind of interconnected.
So what you
anyway.
guys can do for us is that you can go on the respective Instagram account for each of these companies: Jockey Club, MTR, Octopus, and Uber.
Yes.
And you what is
Uber
the
Hong
word?
Kong.
Uber
and
Hong
then
Kong,
you
and you
DM
spam them. No. You spam them in the comments about
Yeah.
like sponsoring us, and you mentioned both of us.
Okay, yeah.
I think that- yeah.
Tag us as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
so they'll
tag
know
us.
specifically their people involved.
Exactly.
As well.
Yeah. Get there.
Yeah.
So you just try to be funny or be like, you guys need to get on that. You guys need to discover these guys because they blow up or something.
Yeah. Like I got onto Octopus thanks to them.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, like
Do that.
I fuck coins. Octopus for life. You know,
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. You know,
Yeah.
thanks to Mo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And thanks to, and you tag
Tag us.
both of us.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you really want to go the extra mile, you can like do a story and you tag them and us, and
Yeah.
we repost it.
And you know, like how normally when people want to boycott certain things, they burn like, let's say, Nike shoes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Take an old credit card.
Yeah.
And just cut it up. Be like, I don't need this shit. I got Octopus.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and like, boom. They're like, okay, this
Yeah.
is pretty good, right? And like, let's just say, take a picture of a flat tire. I don't need that shit. I got the MTR, right? You do the kind of thing, right? Yeah.
And also, again, if you want to really go the extra mile, you can film yourself claiming the subsidy and then tag us on
Yeah.
Instagram
Oh,
on a
that'd be a good
story.
idea.
That would be a really fun idea.
that actually should
Claim,
be good.
yeah, go to the blue machine or record your phone with the
Yeah, the
NFC
toot.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get the toot and you tag us and then
Dude.
we'll repost it.
Such a good feeling when I get that. You know, every time
so
I see
good.
that travel subsidy thing come in,
Yeah.
whatever that amount is,
Yeah.
that day is my treat. I'm like
Yeah.
that $18.30.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy me some good stuff. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a magazine I won't read. Screw it. I
Yeah.
don't need that. You know, like I'll do that kind of thing, man. It's so good.
One last recommendation before we go, completely unrelated to everything we talked about. I finally watched John Wick. I've never watched it before.
The first one,
The
second
first one.
Oh, okay. First one's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
It's
Does it
literally-
go bad? I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
like
I've
John
only-
Wick, the first one is like a perfect movie.
So I think I saw 1 and 2.
Yeah.
When I first saw the first one, my mind was a bit like, wait, this is very surreal-ish.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. But then I was like, oh, this is purely just badass.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got my dog.
Yeah.
I got my gun. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very cool movie. If you have not, I'm sure everyone's rolling their eyes like, yeah, we know. Like,
Yeah,
like
oh,
I'm saying something
there's
so
4.
obvious.
Yeah, he has 4 now, dude. It's about time. Yeah.
John Wick, great movie. I just watched an interview for Keanu Reeves promoting the 4th movie that is about to come out. I'm like, oh yeah, I never watched those guys,
Hmm.
like those movies, and I went back. But only 1 is on Netflix. I don't know where 2 and 3 is. It's not on Netflix.
Probably on torrents.
Probably. Yeah, it's a complete illegal cycle.
Exactly.
Do you have any? Did you watch
Movies?
anything? Yeah,
No, I've actually been watching a lot of WWE on YouTube.
you did.
Yeah. For some reason, like my YouTube, my top left corner, the first thumbnail that comes up is WWE now.
No, is it the current one or the old WWE?
The current one. So what they do the top 10.
I haven't caught up for like.
Okay.
Because I think the last thing was like WrestleMania like 4 years ago.
Something like
with
that,
the
yeah.
Undertaker. It was the Undertaker's last match
probably one of those,
which
yeah.
they did like a movie. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't remember that
It
one,
was
no.
so ridiculous. Like he had like a fight in some sort of graveyard. It was. I mean, it was cool, but they literally did it like a movie.
Yeah.
And then he burned the guy, and you know he's
Typical
the undead.
Undertaker.
and-
Yeah. You can't burn me.
Yeah.
I don't know. What they do is like I think every week they do the top 10 for like WWE Raw and stuff
Right.
like that. So I just watched that. It's pretty mindlessly entertaining.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh, this is actually pretty damn.
Let me
stupid.
ask you. Let me throw some names at you to see if who's still there. Is Sheamus there? Sheamus?
No, I don't think
Big
so.
white Irish
No.
guy.
Oh no,
redhead?
yeah. Wait, redhead, right? Yeah, he's there.
Redhead,
Yeah,
yeah,
now
Sheamus.
he
I
has
think
like
I'm
the
messing up
he
his
has
name.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
he has a partner in a McIntyre or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a partner.
And is Shawn Michaels there?
Shawn Michaels now I think does NXT.
Okay.
And he's the guy in like the cowboy hat where he does more talking. Obviously, he's not fighting.
Right,
now.
right, yeah.
So
He's
he does the
70 or
drama
whatever.
part. Yeah, the drama part.
And is
Then you
John
got-
Cena there?
John Cena, he came back. Remember, there was a time when he came back to do one special fight, and then people were like, oh, he's getting bald and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then now I think he does more just spots with the cap because I think WWE 2023, the game,
Yeah.
has John Cena on the cover.
Oh,
so he's
fun.
promoting the video game.
Right,
now.
right,
You
yeah.
have that one.
Yeah.
You've got the what's the Roman Reigns and the
Oh, yeah.
Bloodline. You know,
Yeah.
have those guys as
Yeah.
well. So a lot of those.
He's the
twists.
one who's playing the Undertaker in like that one big match. Roman Reigns.
Okay, Roman. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the big name anyway.
Because I think he basically Roman Reigns like killed the Undertaker basically
One
as
of
a
those.
storyline and then like burned him or something.
Yeah.
I don't even remember anymore.
It's a bunch. I mean, honestly, like I just turned my brain off and I just watched. I'm like, this is entertaining as hell.
All right,
Yeah.
so one last thing. go on the WWE page.
yeah. And say, get these guys in
Get
the
this
ring.
guy- exactly.
Actually, no, get them in the commentary booth.
Yeah,
yeah. Don't get us in the ring, man.
Oh yeah. No, don't,
Yeah,
please don't get us in
yeah.
the ring.
It will be the worst match ever.
Although I would like a tombstone from the Undertaker.
Oh,
that would be
dude,
awesome.
That would be like,
Yeah.
I would need that like on my stories, on my Instagram, everything.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh my god,
This
that
will be
just
my
happened.
profile picture forever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A couple of quick plugs. Go to we have. Well, not we. I don't.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of shows happening towards the end of the month. Base Hall on the 30th of March.
Yeah.
There's still some tickets available. Go find it or DM us or whatever. And Jim Gaffigan, 3rd of April. Jim Gaffigan is gonna come. That's gonna be the weekend. Apparently, both Creamfield and the Rugby Sevens is on the same weekend. It's gonna
Really?
be nuts. Yeah.
Wow,
And
dude.
then Gaffigan is like on the Monday right after.
Why not? Oh yeah, I'm flying that day. What am I saying?
Yeah. So you can just cap off your amazing weekend. Hopefully, apparently, I know a lot of people are double dipping between Creamfields and
Yeah.
the Seven.
Well,
So it's gonna be a messy weekend.
It will be a field of cream. yeah.
And go check out Jim Gaff. I mean, I don't need to tell you guys who Jim Gaffigan is.
Yeah.
One of the best comedians in the world. He's gonna be here on Monday, and because it's a Monday, not a lot of people know that he's coming. So check that out. You can get tickets from Live Nation, and you can get tickets to a local show featuring you, Garen Chu, Ryan Hynek, and Tim Chan on Thursday, March 30th.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys at our shows.
And if you're curious and you want to know, but Viv, you talk too much. There must be more to your life. Well, I mean, look, very simply, just go to Instagram, follow the other Mohammed, follow
Yeah.
Funny Vivek. There's a link in the bio. Just go click on that every now and then. Be like, I wonder what he's doing now.
Yeah.
And hopefully by then I've already updated my Philharmonic Orchestra gig because it's already done. So if I haven't updated it, then just send me a message and be like, dude, update your damn schedule. So yes, let's end on the word that most people end on, which is bye.